He said, I have prayed for you that your faith faileth not. He said, when thou art recovered, strengthen thy brethren. The word had to add priesthood in order to save Peter. In the garden of Gethsemane. This is why we consciously honor people. When I started out in ministry, I knew the burden of intercession would be much, because I was the first person to speak in tongues in my lineage. You don't even imagine that you will stand before you say you will be a preacher. And not just be a preacher whose voice will be heard. You must be joking. I would pray. Sometimes there was a period I fasted 6 to 6 for 5 years. Laboring in prayer, laboring in intercession. There was a time they did a test on me and they discovered that the acid content of my stomach was exceedingly high. In fact, the walls of my stomach should have been abrased. I should have been suffering from chronic ulcer. But they also discovered that the walls of my stomach became thick. It's a medical process that happens to few persons. As it became thicker, it was not longer injured for me to have ulcer. That was the level of fasting I gave myself to. But the Holy Ghost came and advised me. He said, if you will pray for a long time. If you will fast for a long time. And so there was a period every month, literally everything that comes to my hand, he points at somebody. He said, go and honor him. I will come for a meeting. The Holy Ghost will say, honor this person. I will empty everything I have and give. Sometimes I'm walking on the street. I see a man of God. He said, go and honor him. I will empty everything in my account. I was buying my future. He knows I will never pray enough. I may never fast enough. And so he began to show me shortcuts to destiny. He said, honor them, honor them. As they bless you, what they do is they reduce your wilderness experience. They move you from where you are to where they are. And so instead of walking many miles, you start leaping. Because when a man blesses you with what he carries, he brings you into his atmosphere. And so I kept leaping from one level to another just by honoring people. These are mysteries in the kingdom. Even when I started preaching, many places I go to preach, when I'm done, they give me on the radio. I say, don't take it. You are not the one who came to bless them. They are the ones blessing you. Because I want you to enter what they are doing here. And God kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing. Just so that you have enlargement. But the way to do it is to harvest blessings. You don't buy it, but you honor the carrier. And as you honor the carrier, the blessing flows. The venison was not for buying the blessing. It was for opening the heart of Jacob, of Isaac. If the heart doesn't open, the blessing will not flow. And so when God begins to lead you to honor men, it's because he wants to bring you into the spring of the blessing. The blessing is what will engender enlargement in your life. Too many persons are dry of blessings. They have hard work. They have skills. They have diligence. But there's no blessing on their lives. And because they lack blessings, they walk like elephants. They eat like rats. And they don't know. They are wearied the more they labor. And they meet other people who don't do half as much as they do. But their life is full of glory. And they are wondering, Lord, why? These are the mysteries. These are the mysteries. Blessings create enlargement.